What's going on, you wild zombies? Your favorite ghouls back here for Cinephellas and 31 Days of Horror. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the brand new animated film that hit DVD and Blu-ray on October 5th. We're talking about Night of the Animated Dead.
Coming to get you, Barbara. Night of the Animated Dead.
The remake of the classic 1968 film by George Romero.
We're talking about the animated spin on the George Romero classic Night of the Living Dead. We also love the Tom Savini remake that was done in 1990 with Tony Todd that brought it into color. So this is another stab at the the zombie universe created by the godfather of zombies himself, George Romero, done by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers were nice enough to give us a review copy, and this is our review of this clunky animated disaster of a film. Speaking of the matter, the animated, right from the get-go, you can notice something off about it. The animation isn't moving very smoothly. It's very, very patchy and patched together. It's not appealing to the eyes at all. There was a scene in the beginning where Barbara and her brother are driving through the cemetery like they did in the original film. This animated film pretty much does a shot-by-shot remake of the original. So if you've seen those, you're not going to miss anything. If you turn away, it pretty much follows it beat for beat. But anyways, the animation in the beginning when they're driving through the cemetery looks very bad. The wheels aren't moving. It looks like from the get-go, you can tell this is probably going to be bad. And judging by the animated artwork behind you, that's kind of what you're going to get there. Although the zombies and the artwork behind the characters there look better than they did on the screen, because everybody looks pretty bad.
I have to agree with you 100%. That's what took me out of this film, is the animation. Being an animated film, you think you would get something better, especially from Warner Brothers, but it's very stiff. There's lack of emotion, lots of choppiness to it, and the colors are really flat. It was like a cartoon out of the 80s or 90s, but it's unfinished. With everything coming out recently with animated films, we're talking about Invincible on Amazon. It looks beautiful, has the 2D animation, much like this film, that looked polished and great. And this looks undone, and they didn't complete this and just kind of put it out. But really, the only redeeming qualities about this film is some of the voice actors were pretty good. We had Catherine Isabel playing Barbara, Jimmy Simpson, and Will Sasso. And
not too many redeeming qualities about this film. It wasn't a love letter like it should have been to Night of the Living Dead. If you're going to make something new, and especially animated, especially with the movies and shows that we've seen recently, Invincible, even Addams Family 2 had better artwork and better animation. If you're going to release a major, movie, especially for the Warner Brothers, you'd expect them to come up with some better talent as far as the animation department and the direction. But this one, the voices don't match up with the animation of the mouths moving. Everybody walks real weird and stiff, just like everybody's an actual zombie on screen. It's like terrible, not smooth at all. Things look terrible. There's a scene where they're taking the truck out, the pickup truck, to get some fuel. There's a fire and an explosion. The explosion just looks awful, like the animation. Just how things move, it's so bad. And even for somebody like me that I don't have any drawing skills, I can't draw anything. Even I can tell that this is badly and poorly executed.
It's a movie that you start watching and want it to be over super quick, because it just takes you out of the film. Really a slap in the face to the original film from 1968, the OG of the zombie films, George Romero's flick. And if you guys are looking for a good horror movie, I would suggest checking out the original Night of the Living Dead. It's free all over the internet, and you can check it out there. Don't waste your time on this. This is not a good movie, and a very forgettable movie, and luckily we got to check it out for free, because I would definitely not pay for this. So this is a movie we don't recommend during the Halloween season. If you want to see something really spooky with some zombies, check out the original film from 1968. So I'm going to give Night of the Animated Dead a 1 out of 5 Barbara hair pieces.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. Not once was I scared. Not once was I on the edge of my seat. Not once did I like the animation on screen. Didn't like the characters so much. The voice actors are fine. They got some good talent, like you mentioned, but everybody sounded like they were phoning it in. Like maybe they filmed this during the pandemic, or, did the voiceover and the animation during the pandemic, kind of patched it together. here and there. You know, the actors didn't sound like they were actually together interacting. It just sounded like they were kind of reading off the lines. Yeah, I just couldn't get into this film at all, which is a bummer. On the Halloween season, you only have so many hours to watch horror movies and you don't want to waste your time. Unfortunately, this was an hour and 11 minutes of wasted time. So definitely skip this. We both didn't like this at all. And I am going to give Night of the Animated Dead a 1.5 out of 5 zombie ghoul pieces.
So that being said, me and this guy over here are going to be talking horror movies and TV shows the entire month of October for 31 days of horror. So check us out right here on our YouTube channel. Click subscribe below and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com.
That's right. And we're going to have so many more videos for our 31 days of horror. And as we get closer to Halloween, we can't wait to release our final video of the month for Halloween. And we're going to do a special one this year. Can't wait to get into that with you, mate.
So wait and find out on October 31st, the true meaning of Sam Hain, as we do a little special treat for all you guys. So stay tuned for that. And this is your 2 favorite zombies signing out for 31 days of horror until the next movie review. Cheers!